Hi, this is Gina with Poppy Cotton, and we are here for the Flower Market Sew Along. This is week number 5, and we'll be doing flower block number 5. Flower number 5 consists of the top part, which is the star, and the bottom part, which is the leaves. And so the first part that we'll be doing are these flying geese. And you'll notice this one's pink. These 3 are white. The pink one is an extension of the stem. So when you're doing these, we'll do 1 pink and 3 whites for each star. So the first thing you'll do is prepare your squares. You can press corner to corner to create your diagonal line, or you can trace on the wrong side with a pencil corner to corner. That's your sewing line. And you'll take these and you'll place your square in your corner over here. Line up your edges and sew corner to corner. Then you'll trim 1/4 of an inch and you'll press. And you'll prepare all of these at the same time, a pink and then 3 whites. Then you'll place your next square on the opposite corner. You'll sew on that pressed line or drawn line, corner to corner. You'll trim, leaving 1/4 of an inch. You'll press and you'll have a flying geese. You'll have 1 pink and 3 white. These will be the outside points of your star. So set those aside, and now you'll prepare your center. You'll want to sew your center, which we use pink, and sew these onto each side. Then you'll sew your top and your bottom so that you end up with this piece. This becomes the center of your flower. And so you'll take your flying geese and you'll take your pink one, which will become the top of the stem right here. You'll sew the 2 squares, and then you'll sew your top flying geese with 2 squares on each side. You'll take the center of your flower, you'll sew a flying geese to each side, and then you'll sew these together. Now when sewing them together, you'll want to make sure that you sandwich with 1 seam going this way and another seam going this way. And when you go to sew over the edge, I like to sew on the side where I can see my seams meeting on my flying geese units. So I'll sew hairline before this so that when I flip it, I'll have a nice point showing. Now you'll notice on these sides, this is stitched a hairline in front of that point so that when I press, I can have a nice point and I'm not cutting that off. And you'll do that for all of those so that you end up with your star and all your points showing. The next part will be to do the leaf section. The same stitch and flip method. You'll place your squares, which you've already pressed or drawn a line corner to corner, and you'll sew corner to corner, corner to corner. And then on this one, corner to corner and corner to corner. So you have an opposite. You'll trim and you'll press these to the outside so that you have 2 opposite leaves. And then you'll prepare each leaf section, a left one and a right one. Now when you're placing these together, you have a leaf with a small part here and a bottom part here. You'll make sure that your 1 inch is towards the stem. Or I should say your 2 inch is towards the stem, and your 1 inch is down here in the corner. So your small one's on the outside and your larger square on the inside towards the stem. You'll place this right sides together and you'll sew. You'll press that seam toward the stem, and then the same with the opposite side. And then you'll take those 2 sections, the leaf section and your star section up here, and you'll sew those together to complete your flower number 5.